The most important issue at the polls this year.
You know...
Man, there's so many.
Right.
Jeez, there's so many. I mean, all of them.
I think the most important issue is that people really think.
The number one issue for me is equal rights, whether it's being able to be equal in love and being treated equally whether you have ovaries or not.
Healthcare.
Yeah.
That's the most important because there's nothing worse than people being sick and can't get, what they need.
Personally, I think sustainability, environmental sustainability is a huge deal.
Healthcare, I think, without any joke or anything like
No,
that.
for sure.
That's my answer.
We're really focused on gay rights, and it's a really important moment for that.
One thing I'm really proud of is that I am able to be a small business owner and to be able to give people jobs and jobs that they love, and I get to have a job that I love.
I'm always a fan of somebody who supports funding for the arts in schools. That was a big part of all of us growing up. That's why a big part of why we do music now.
I think the fact that just, watching the price of our dollar just continue to drop and us owing, every other country all this money, and, instead of trying to keep everything in-house and kind of take care of our own people here.
I would like to see small business return, and there's only one reason there's not small businesses. It's because a corporation moves in on the same street with cheaper labor, and that they outsource to another country, and they cut the small business prices, and mom and pop are out of work.
Our last tour was like 18 and a half months in 52 countries. I'm feeling the undercurrent of the world everywhere. And they're looking to us to lead, man.
Yeah.
We got to step up and go, and that's really the truth.
A more fundamental issue is that, I think people get so, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican.
People need to take a step back and not judge each other for beliefs or views they have.
Let's create a purple state. No red, no blue, purple come together. And I think unity and love, those are the two things that we as people can do. We don't need the help of a president to find the love in our hearts and the love for one another.
I think the biggest issue is we should show up to vote, right? I think that, each individual has their own most important concerns and issues. Some are obvious, some maybe not so obvious. But I do think the message that I want to send is to go out and vote. You got to make sure your voice is heard.
What's important is to really just encourage people to go out and have a voice, no matter what it is.
This is my first time that I'm ever going to be able to vote. And it's just important to know that you really make a difference in where you live and, making this country what it is. I just think it's really important for young people to really know that their input means something and that they do have choice.
Educate yourself to form your own opinion based on your life, your peers, everything like that, instead of based on, someone whose music you might like. I think that's an important thing.
Yeah, I think people need to participate.
I'm voting.